Welcome back to Dig the Game, and it's early in the morning. I decided I couldn't do this last night because I was getting too tired. I've put in a lot of time, and we are at 98.9%. So we're about to get our answer, but I figured for this last little percent, I would show what it took to get here. So let's take a look. We have 1,000 drills. I'm thinking with the way they lined up the text, they didn't plan for someone to build 1,000 drills, but 1,000 drills, 568 heaters, 82 tree spreaders, 93 beehives, 34 biodomes, 20 tier 2 butterfly things, and the rest is just sort of general stuff. I do want to show off my next big build. I was going to wait until I had it done, but then when I realized the amount of time it's going to take to do this thing, this is the heat tower, this is where we're at, but if you look down there, that is my next project. So I'll show that when it's complete, but I'm moving my power area, which is down here, over to this, and I think it'll be pretty cool. So that's my last big project, but you can see over there the drilling fields and the 1,000 drills. Let's see what 500 heaters looks like, or 564, I can't remember. This is all tier 5 heaters. The entire thing. I have moved one floor of my power here over, so I'm going to be moving all of those over, and then I'm going to get rid of the old nuclear reactors. But yeah, it's crazy. And I don't think the scale of my new project build is really pops, just because looking at it that far away. But once it's done, the scale of what I'm building over there is going to be apparent. What are we at? 99.11. So I timed this down, and I was watching it last night, and I was like, okay, in 5 more hours I'll get to fish. And then I just kept building more heaters, and I don't know if I actually showed the pattern of how I do that, but I have a supply area. So if I go down to the supply area, these are all just for iron. So I can fill up iron real quick. And I'm not abiding by my rule right now, just because I am building so much, of keeping food and water on me. And I just had that in the tips and tricks video, but I have such quick access to food and water pretty much anywhere I'm at that if it goes low, I just go eat and drink. But this is the process I followed 1,000 times. So I'm sorry if my voice is a little little scratchy this morning. I'm just waking up, so I've been so excited to do this. Last night the whole family had to listen to me give the countdown, like, I'm almost there, I'm getting so close. I've got this many hours left. It was an event. Alright, well, I don't want to miss when it hits 100%, so I'm probably just going to chill here. Actually, I forgot all about one other thing. The satellites, or the rockets. I gotta wake up. I guess they are satellites now. I do want to show what I did here. This is what I found really was the trick. This is what 428, 29, 30, 31, 431 rocket launches look like. This is really what it took. I had to just keep launching rocket after rocket, and yeah, it was wild. And I guess I'll point out another issue I did find with that. Yeah, I got time. We're going to go over to the rocket launcher so I can show something. Just in case anyone from the development team actually watches my videos. rockets, when you build a rocket, every once in a while a larva will spawn on top of the rocket, and it causes it to go just completely batty. I had a whole bunch that landed in the water and just went into the power tower and or the heat tower and all kinds of stuff. And yeah, I mean maybe make an exclusion zone around the launch platform that it doesn't spawn larvae on it. The other thing that I pointed out in the tips video, you'll notice that the plants, I made the last 3 Lerma plants that I had into rockets. This would be really nice if we had a way to make the Lerma plant. I mean, I was able to go to insane levels on everything in this game, but plants is always going to suffer. Like, I'm never going to get plants boosted. You can see that the insects compared to plants biomass is just ridiculously off balance. There's really nothing I can do about that when I have 72 more rockets of insects than plants. I don't think there's no amount of plant structures I could build, and that's why I went with the beehives, because if you look at the beehives, it's funny, they give more plants than they do insects. So beehives really boost the plants more than they do the insects. I mean, I've made so many already, and it really didn't even scratch the surface in boosting the plant production, so I just was like, you know what, unless they put something in here that allows me to make Lerma plants, I'm not going to worry about it. Oh, 99.68. We're at 499 TTI, so it looks like this is going to line up with 500. So 500 TTI is what you need to get to get to the fish stage, at least currently. When they do update the game, and I'll cover their last post that they made, it looks like in January they're going to be doing another update to the game. So if Animals doesn't unlock right now, I've still got that giant thing to build in the meantime, so I still will be playing it here and there, building up more TTI, but I'll show off that thing that I'm building once I finish it. 100%. We are at the fish stage. Next stage is amphibians. Alright. We did it. Oh. And it's at 0%. This is what I figured. I mean, with how quick the terraformation was building up, seeing this stay at 0, it means that we don't have anything developed for this. The same thing happened when I got to insects before they did the insect update. Real quick, let me cover. So it says it's been 1 month. So this was posted on November 17th. Today is November 20th. So 3 days ago they posted. It's been 1 month since the release of Lore and Automation update, and lots of new players joined this Planet Crafter adventure. Next update. We can't say yet what the next update will contain, but we can already tell you that it should be released around the end of January. We read your feedbacks about the previous update, and we agree with some of them, saying that the Ore Extractor Tier 3 is a bit overpowered currently. Oh, man. So there's a good chance that it will be nerfed in some way and rebalanced with new options. The relation between autocrafters and growables should change a bit too. Currently, the autocrafter will use a growable even if it's not fully grown, and the algae growers can be a bit tedious to set up. We'll try to address this in the best way possible, which is what I had stated. Let us know what you think about it, and be prepared to refactor your base a little bit when the next update comes. And then they have the community showcase, and this is what I really hope I can get into that community showcase at some point. I'm hoping with that new thing that I'm building that maybe I can get in there, and I am going to try to post a message to the devs about my tips video and this video, just so they can see what my base setup and automation is, and maybe pull some ideas from that. I'm a little concerned that they're going to nerf the tier 3 drills. I mean, it essentially makes automation possible. So if they're just going to decrease the quantities, okay, fine. I've already built everything. So I guess my takeaway would be go to town and build as much as you can and collect as many resources as you can before the end of January when they change the Tier 3 drill. And we'll see what I have to refactor, rebuild for the base once they do that update. But, oh, this was a lot of work. But I'm happy. I know that Amphibians is after fish. And, you know, we're still building up TTI. So when they do the update, we should already be on our way to fish. The breathable atmosphere, it just unlocked the minute they updated the game. So I didn't have to work my way up to it. I had already done the work to get there. I have about 287 hours into this game, which, you know, in comparison to games like Ark is like barely anything. But still, it's a good amount of time. So if you have questions about the game, if you have things that you'd like to see me cover or go over in more detail, or just general things you'd like to know about it, please post that down in the comments, and I will be happy to answer it or find an answer for you. This has been Dig the Game. We are at the fish stage, and I'll be posting this video today, and I'm going to try to post another one before the holiday. But next week is Thanksgiving, so if you do celebrate Thanksgiving, if you're an American like myself, I hope you have a wonderful Thanksgiving. I hope you can spend it with family or friends, and eat lots of turkey, enjoy yourselves, watch Charlie Brown, and have a good old time. All right, we will see you on the next Dig. Y'all stay safe out there. You have a great holiday week and weekend. Be safe. If you're up in the snowy region like myself, especially, we've gotten a lot of snow, so drive safely and take care. We'll see you on the next video.